Welcome back, my beauties, and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So your girl went on Amazon and got these Model 1 acrylic powders that I saw. It is a 12-piece set, and I got it just because I wanted new acrylics. So Model 1s is something I wanted to try again. And the first thing here is that instruction manual, which gives detailed instructions on how to do your acrylic application. And it also has their customer service on the back with some tips. All of the bottles are 10 grams, and this is how the packaging is looking. They're numbered. And the best part for me of these acrylic powders where they had this like white stopper here over the powders, and I love that because I can just place it right back on top when I'm done to conserve my powders. So I'm definitely jumping right into showing the swatches. So I did them off camera to save time, and I'm showing the number as well as the color just in case you are interested. I'm not sure if they sell them separately, but I did want to make sure to show both the number and obviously the color of the powder. One thing I noticed as I was swatching is that they were doing a bit of marbling, but from what I heard is if you shake it up really well before going in with your application, the marbling should go away. So I wasn't really concerned, though. It was okay with me. One of the main reasons I got this were those 3 green shades I just showed. It's springtime, and around this time I really like mint greens and different types of greens. That's what I really got the set for. But overall, they had some really pretty colors in it. This yellow was also one of my favorites. I love how vibrant it is. I also like the pinks and purples in it as well. But it was really the green that got me to get this one here. So jumping right into the set, today I'm using IUZnova's 5XL square nails. And at the beginning of the video, if you noticed, I did have on my XXL Macquarie coffin tips, and I opted to go with the lazy girl method with acrylics this time because I've only tried it one other time and I didn't want to give that another try. So for this set, I'm using one of those greens. I'm also going to use a purple and a pink as well. And I don't know, it was really random, and this set is just extra AF. Like, I wanted to do another Kawaii set because I haven't really done Kawaii. I've only done one other Kawaii set on my channel, and I do kind of want to get into that, and I'm not real familiar with what exactly it all entails. I know big chunky charms and things like that. And this one was just really extra. I felt like first off it should have been done on 3XL nails, but I don't currently own any. I am in the process of getting some, but I don't own any at the moment. So I used what I had, and I hope you all like this set. So basically, to do the lazy girl method with acrylic, it's essentially the same as with polygel. Of course, it's just with acrylic. One thing I can say with these nails here, they have such a strong C curve that it was kind of difficult to get the acrylic to kind of go to the sidewalls because the beads that I were doing were a bit wet. But I did go ahead in on my ring finger here, and I did 3 of the beads of this acrylic and just brushed them in and patted it in to make sure it does cover as much of the nail that I can. And I just do the top portion first, and then I do allow that to actually sit and dry completely before I go in with my cuticle bead. But again, here on my thumb, I'm doing the same thing. I'm using that green shade, and I'm going to go in with about 3 beads to just go ahead and fully cover this nail with this shade. So on my index finger, I'm going in with a generous layer of this base gel, and I'm going to be applying these pink glitters called Pink Vanilla Sugar Crystals. They're from the McCart and Emily Susanna collab that they did a while back. And this kit is no longer available, which I'm very sad, but these glitters are glitters that I gravitate towards a lot. They're super pretty, and it gives me spring vibes. It has the little flowers in it, and it's just a really nice glitter mix. So I'm basically filling this nail up with the glitter, and then I'll cure it for 30 seconds. So on my middle finger, I'm going in with blueberry sugar crystals from the same collection, and I'm going to use that base gel again and leave it wet, and I'm going to put both the blueberry sugar crystals and the pink vanilla sugar crystals into this nail. Just random, no real rhyme or reason. I just wanted both of the effects of these glitters into the nail, and then I do go ahead and cure that as well for 30 seconds. Off camera, I do put just the pink vanilla sugar crystals on the pinky, and now I'm going back to my index, and I am going in with a pink acrylic to fill this nail up. And again, I'm just using about 2 to 3 beads just to kind of make sure I cover the entire nail, and then I'll let that set and air dry, and then go in with the cuticle bead. So for today's monomer, I'm using the Koopa odorless monomer, and the brush I'm using is a Pana brush off of Amazon in a size 10. And I will have everything that I'm using linked down below. So for my middle finger, I'm going to go ahead and take this light pink acrylic, a purple acrylic, and the green acrylic, and I'm going to be marbling it into the inside of this nail. So I've never done a marble before with acrylics, and I really liked how this nail came out. I would like to try something like this on the top of the nail, but I figured I'd go ahead and give it a shot with the inside of my nail first just to see how that went, and it went pretty okay. I do hope everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And this is the time in my video that I like to take to thank anyone who's taken their time to watch any one of my videos. It's greatly appreciated, and watching my videos to the end actually helps me out a lot. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family, and thank you so much for joining my nail journey. It means a lot. Don't be afraid to leave a comment on my videos just to let me know you're here. Also, if you're still watching, don't forget to hit that like button before you leave, and if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. If you've already been subscribed, I love you guys so much, and I thank you all so much for always continuing to support me. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. So I decided to just do my pinky off camera because it was pretty repetitive, but I'm now going in with that green again by my nail bed so that I'm able to start to apply this to my nail. So I set a bead of acrylic in, and then the apex on this particular nail is very, very high. So for my thumb, I had to end up putting in 2 beads to make sure that it's enough acrylic for my actual nail. And then I lightly press that onto my natural nail, and make sure your nail is prepped before you go in with this step. So if you want these to last, it's possible. You just have to have the proper prep. So you want to make sure you push back your cuticles, remove the dead skin from around your cuticles. You also want to just buff the tops of your natural nail for the product to adhere better. Apply a dehydrator and primer of your choice, and you're ready for these acrylic nails. And this was pretty simple. Like, I just held it there for about 10 to 15 seconds. It wasn't fully dry, but it was on there enough that I could let go. and they dried to the nail perfectly. Now, the pink nails with the glitter and that middle finger with the marble were like my favorite. They look so nice, and I absolutely love this method. This is another method essentially that's very beginner friendly. And also, if you're not good with acrylics, this is a way to get use out of acrylics if you do have them. And then you don't have to do much filing if you're a person that doesn't like to file or is not very good at it. So I'm basically doing the same thing on all of them. But once I got to the middle and the ring, I put the bead in and let it set for a moment just to kind of dry a bit, and then placed it on my nail, which I felt was a little bit better because my beads were a bit wet. And when I was initially applying my thumb and my index, it just took a little longer to dry. So I decided to let them sit a moment. Anytime I had spillage, I did go ahead and use my brush and clean that up. But like I said, I just held it for about 10 to 15 seconds just to secure it on the nail. And then I did allow that to dry a little longer off camera before I went in with any filing, shaping, or buffing. So now I'm taking my McCart Stephanie E-file and a fine grit sanding band, a 180 grit, and I'm just going around the cuticle area to kind of make that a little more flushed and to remove any excess product that may be there. I only decided to do 2 nails on camera because it's really repetitive, but just to give you a overview of what I do when I actually file nails. This is what I typically do anytime I'm doing the Femi Beauty Lazy Girl method. So once I go around all of my cuticles, I'm now taking my 8080 Pana hand file, and I'm just going right where the free edge is to just kind of crisp that up and make it more straight, because I didn't even take the tab off before putting the nails on. So I'm just straightening that up on all of the nails. Lastly, I'm going in and just buffing off the shine so I'm able to go ahead and start with my nail art. Normally I do go in with my hand file on the sides as well, but with these particular nails, I did not feel the need to do that. So I just went in and skipped that step and went to go ahead and just buff off the shine. Today's Saturday, and I hope everyone's weekend is going okay so far. Do you guys have any cool plans this weekend? If so, comment down below and let me know. I don't have any plans really. I have to do one of my daughter's hair, which I absolutely dread. I do an amazing job at their hair. It's not a passion of mine, so I would never do anyone else's hair. But I have hair to do. I'm going to take them over to the trampoline park this weekend. And that's pretty much my weekend. So it's going to be fun with the kids this weekend. Now I'm going over all of the nails after they're all cleaned up, and I'm just taking a layer of this is top coat. And I'm just going to top coat all of the nails just because I'm going to start going in with the charms and the bling, and I don't want to have to top coat again. So I'm top coating all of the nails, and then I'll do a full 30-second cure and my lamp. So I'm using my DIY gel from Couture, and today I'm using that to apply my charms and rhinestones, and it works absolutely genius. So for today's set, I'm using candied pieces on the set. So I'm using these candy charms and a lollipop for my set. I do flash cure each of the charms onto the nail, and then once I get them all set, I do a full 30-second cure in my bigger lamp. So I liked how this set turned out, but I do feel like these would have looked it better on 3XL nails. But I used what I had, and right now I don't own any 3XL nails. So I just went with these, and it was okay. It was just really, really chunky, those charms. But now I'm taking some of these AB rhinestones, and I'm just going to go around those charms and just put some bling into the nail set as well. Again, I'm using that DIY gel, and once I do get those set onto the nail, I flash cure each nail for about 10 seconds and then do a full 30-second cure once all of my rhinestones are placed. I must say that I do like the consistency of this Modelones, this acrylic. The colors are really pretty in this set, but I feel like I need to do it on top of the nail to get the real effect. But again, I will have that link down below for anyone that's interested. Lastly, I'm going in with some cuticle oil to moisturize my cuticles. Here's my finished set. I absolutely love how these turned out. Like I said, I do wish I had 3XL nails to apply these on, but they came out super cute. I love the charms and the bling. It was a super cute set. Comment down below and let me know what you think of the nail set. And if you've made it this far, also don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. I thank you all for joining me today, and remember to always be the best you that you can be. I'll see you all in my next video, and much love to you all.